Hey everybody, welcome to episode number 45 of the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Podcast. This is your weekly trivia game show podcast. Each week, players from around the world call in and battle it out over 3 rounds of trivia. Today we have Texas, California, and Montreal represented. As you know, we get right into it. We're going to go into round 1, and this week is That's Not from Pennsylvania. That's the first game we're playing today. I'm going to give you a list of things. You have to tell me, is that from Pennsylvania or that's not from Pennsylvania? And
I
Lola,
thought it was a joke.
that's for real, Lola. I don't mess around. And luckily, Lola, you're here first. You were here first today, so you are going to go first.
Okay, let's go.
Your first one. You have to tell me, is this from Pennsylvania or not from Pennsylvania? And it is the Ferris wheel.
What's a Ferris wheel?
A Ferris wheel is the round amusement park ride.
Okay, the big thingy, the big wheel is at the fair?
The big wheel.
I think it's French, so it's not from Pennsylvania.
It was invented in Pittsburgh by George Washington Gale Ferris Jr. for the 1893 World's Fair. It's from Pittsburgh. The Ferris wheel is from Pittsburgh.
Fine.
All right.
Well, hold on a second. The welfare he used it for was the one in Paris, though. That's what I'm confused.
Over to Rick. Rick, WD-40. Is that from Pennsylvania?
No.
It is not from Pennsylvania. It was invented by Norm Larson, founder of the Rocket Chemical Company in San Diego. Peter, the smiley face emoticon.
Seriously?
Is that from Pennsylvania?
I'm going to say sure, yes.
Exactly. It was invented at CMU at Carnegie Mellon by Professor Scott E. Fallman in 1982. It's been around for a while. All right, back to Lola. The Slinky. The Slinky. Is that from Pennsylvania?
Is that the thingy that go like down the stairs?
It's the coil, yeah, that goes down the stairs.
It's from Pennsylvania. Let's go. Yeah.
It is invented by Richard T. James, and it debuted in Philadelphia Gimbel's department store in 1945. We have a 3-way tie, everybody with 1 point. Over to Rick.
Ooh.
Rick, the Egg McMuffin. Uh-oh. I think I lost everybody. Oh, crap.
Oh, okay, that wasn't me.
No,
I
it's
thought
not.
that was
I
my
think
connection.
I think my
That's why I
internet's,
refreshed.
I think my internet's going slow. We have some.
Yeah,
drop
someone
frames.
died.
Yeah.
This some of this how are you supposed to do in the state?
Oh, let me refresh this.
What's the salute? Like, well, I know I'm not supposed to. I'm not gonna do it, but okay, like this.
I lost Rick.
Okay, the French one is like that? Really?
Wait, what? Are you on a different
Okay.
show? What happened?
Well, which by the way, on Saturday I was at the old port in Montreal, and there were like those adorable Russian Marines with their uniforms, and they were so cute. Like that, like yeah. Yeah, I think Canada is doing a pact with Russia to attack the US.
Oh, great.
Like,
I'm losing my stream here. Let me see if we're still streaming live. Bum, 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 bum.
Jeff, what you doing?
Oh, there's still some people there.
How do you see the live stream?
I think I lost.
How?
I'm using XSplit with Appear In and broadcasting to Facebook. But I think my whole internet's down. Can you see it on when you load the Stuff I Never Knew page? It's totally gone. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, I got high.
I'm going to stop the live broadcast. It's too much. All right, we're just recording locally. Let's see if we can get these guys back. I'm going to kick him off. Somehow I got you here, Lola.
So I still don't see the link to go to. Oh yeah, I see.
We have a three-way tie. Everybody with one. Technical difficulty.
Oh, that's the mini recording. How do you see a video live on Facebook?
I got kicked out.
I booted you. You weren't there.
Where did you get kicked out of?
Out of everything, the show, and I just rehooked.
Yeah, I had to boot you.
Oh, and where did Brian went?
I think we all got kicked out, except for you.
Lola jumped and came back.
I'm the winner again.
No.
That's it. Last one standing.
Let's see if Canada or the US have a better internet. Let's see how my super fast
Free internet, free
fiber
healthcare.
go against your Comcast.
Yes.
All right, so I think I left off with I'm gonna start over with the Egg McMuffin once we get Peter back. Since you've had plenty of time to think about it.
From all the shows that I've been on, that's the biggest glitch I've seen.
Ugh, I can't believe my.
Oh, of all the shows on this show.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna delete it.
Is that your first time?
No, it's my third. I won 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, you won. You
Yeah.
come out of nowhere and you won.
Yeah.
Jeff, we got to talk.
It was my first time calling in and my first time to win. So
Oh, well. Myself tough. What can I say?
all I got to say to you is bon chance.
Both of you have a. Both of you
You know how
are
many
one.
shows it took me to win one?
Let's see.
He's good luck. It was like what? You just won your first one, wasn't it last week?
Last week.
Yes.
And I think I'm one of the oldest players. But you have to give me those American questions.
Oh wait.
Well,
till,
the show's based in America, and
Doesn't mean that you have to only ask American questions.
Canada's kind of like America Junior. So,
Oh, wow. Like
There we go.
Like every junior. Healthcare, parental leave, real beer, butter tart.
yeah, you guys have great maple syrup.
all right. Here we go. We're back, and we're gonna take it up to.
Other than that,
But lousy hockey teams.
Okay.
Hey, hold on a second. Maybe you win, but Canadian player. So
I know. Yep, or European.
well, there's not much ice.
Give me one American hockey player. You can give me one.
All right, I'm gonna get. Back
I don't even
on-
know any hockey
Back
players,
on track
so-
for the show.
Oh,
I know Wayne Gretzky. That's about it.
He's Canadian, right?
Canadian.
Yeah.
Bobby Orr.
Sid the Kid.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
All right, here we go. We're
I
gonna
can
go.
think
But
of
I'm sure it's Canadian.
Can anybody hear me? Am I muted? Hello?
Oh,
Anybody
I
there?
think Jeff died. Like seriously, I think he just
I
died.
just call back in, so I did.
Then
you
call
not-
back in.
Am I not here?
No.
Can you not hear me?
Rorge. Wait.
Can you hear me? Right.
Okay.
You
All right,
can't
he
hear
needs to use something better than appearing.
What the heck?
You need to do something. And what would that be?
Zoom.
What is Zoom?
Zoom.us.
Can you guys? Am I here?
Oh, now you're here.
Ah, you bad.
I've been here the whole time.
No.
Liar.
I didn't
You,
know you couldn't hear me. I'm sitting here yelling at you guys like I'm trying to start the show. Shut up. You're talking about Gretzky and I'm trying to say Sidney Crosby and you're not hearing me.
He's Canadian.
I know. I heard the whole thing. I was sitting right here.
You suck,
All right,
Jeff.
here we go. We're getting back in the show. We're
Okay.
going to take it up to Rick. Rick, the Egg McMuffin, is that from Pennsylvania?
No.
The Egg McMuffin was invented by Herbert Peterson in 1972 in a Southern California McDonald's. Rick has swept round one. Peter, your last one. Frozen orange juice concentrate.
Let it go. Let it go. Sorry.
Wrong Frozen.
I I heard frozen.
I believe that was, yes.
Actually, no. That
No.
was the University of Florida Citrus Research Center in 1948. So Rick with the 2
That was
points.
too easy.
I know.
I'm like, can't be.
Those are my favorite types of ones. 'Cause
Yes,
you almost
thanks.
believe it has to be. It's too obvious to be Florida.
Right.
All right. Just for fun, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 2 extra ones. Just for fun, we'll yell them out. These don't count for points, but the Jeep, the classic Jeep car that you think about, is that from Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Absolutely. It's about an hour north of where I'm at in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I know everything about car, and you don't, guys. Are we doing like my cousin Vinny? You're an X-Men right now?
As we say, it's just an hour north of the Stuff I Never Knew brown room that you see behind me. And then the last one, the hot pretzel. Is the hot pretzel from Pennsylvania?
I don't even know what that is.
It's the way people say it's a. You ever had hot pretzels? The baked hot pretzel.
on the top.
Are you talking about like the pretzel that's seen in New York City and
Yeah,
on
New
the
York City
top?
pretzel.
So why do you say hot?
I say hot. There's a hot. It's soft, doughy, gooey with a crispy outer shell pretzel.
Oh, hold on a second. You forgot the cheese. No one eats that cheese thing without the
It's up
cheese.
from Philly.
Anyway, not from Pennsylvania. It was invented by a monk in the 1600s or 600s.
Honey, I was sure it was a Jewish invention. It's invented by
I always thought it was a Dutch. I thought it was the Pennsylvania Dutch made the pretzel. But I don't know. What do I know?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're going to go into round 2. We have Lola and Peter tied with 1 point. Rick with 2 points. Lola, you're going to lead off. And our questions, categories, and our
Word in French, word in French, word in French.
and the categories
US.
and the categories for our round 2 questions are sports terms, by the numbers, and U.S. presidents. So here we go,
Okay,
Lola.
so let me get that. Sport term, you want to catch someone that likes sport? We forgot about that one. And then pin by number?
No, just by the numbers. It's going to be some sort of numeric answer question.
Okay, let's go for that one.
So I'm telling you, the first round was made for you, Lola, because the first question is Canada's national pastime. What is the term for scoring 3 goals in a single game of hockey? Hat trick is correct.
Yeah, but what was the second question?
And your by the numbers question, how many dice are used in a game of Yahtzee?
5, 7, 5, 7.
Pick a number. Which one are you staying with? What's your... Lola, what answer do you want?
10.
Is 10 your answer?
Oh my god, I hate you guys! 7. Okay, let's go for 7.
7. You always should trust your gut, Lola.
It was 5?
5 is the correct answer. 5. All right, Lola, your president's question. When George Washington was inaugurated president in 1789, what city was the U.S. capital?
Philadelphia?
Incorrect. It was New York. New York was
Really?
the capital. Correct.
Wow. Okay.
Now. And your final question, you're going to have 5 points. Your 5-point bonus question, you'll have 10 seconds to answer. I'm going to put 10 seconds on the clock, and when I finish reading it, I'll say the word go. You'll have 10 seconds to name 5 places to hide valuables and go.
Attends, wait. Question, Gabi.
Wait.
Okay.
All right, I'll start over.
Okay.
Hi.
S'il te plaît.
Are you
Okay,
ready?
so 5 space.
Wait. I'll rename the question. Actually, I'm going to change the question because now you've had more than 10 seconds, and Rick and Peter might think you're cheating.
Come on. I got distracted. You see, really, I was thinking about like the question.
Do you remember the question?
Valuable hiding place in where?
Well, that's what you have to tell me, Lola. All right, ready? Let me repeat the question.
Okay, go.
When I'm going to give you your category, and you'll have 5. Oh, I got something stuck on my tooth. All right. All right, I'm going to...
Oh, okay.
All right. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
All right, Lola, your 5-point bonus question. I'm going to read you the category. You'll have 10 seconds to give me 5 places to hide valuables and go.
Okay. Bra. Under a bra.
And
Is that on you or in the hotel? Oh, okay. In a book. In a sock. A safe. At the bank.
You got 2, Lola.
I got.
my
Oui.
phone's
Oh. Oh, we lost it. Lola's having a rumble royal.
Sorry.
I gave you a bra and a book. You got 4 points total. We're going to see how Rick and Peter do. And we're going to move up to Rick.
Quoi? Attends une seconde. C'est juste.
Oh, hold on.
I'm sorry.
1 point. 2
There
points
you
to Rick.
All right, Rick, your round 2 questions. You're going to have a sports team, a by the numbers, and a president's question. Your first question for sports: what is the term for a left-handed athlete, most typically in boxing, but the term did originate in baseball? You say it again?
Southpaw.
Southpaw is correct. And your numbers question: what is the highest number on a bingo board?
Oh, Jesus. 64.
64 incorrect. It is 75. 75. And your president's question: what Democratic president's campaign logo was a peanut with a toothy grin?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter is correct. You're at 4 points right now, tied with Lola. You'll have a 5-point bonus question. You can get to 9 points total should you sweep. I'll read you your question and say the word go, and that's when your time will start. You'll have 10 seconds to tell me. Name 5 items for sale at a gas station besides gas, and go.
Sodas, cigarettes, oil, candy, an icy, a Slurpee, chips.
And you named 6. I only needed 5. But you did sweep. That's going to give you 9 points total. That should be good to get you. That's going to guarantee you a spot in the final round.
Guaranteed. Yep.
Right.
We're going to move over to Peter. Peter, again, you'll have the same 3 categories: sports, numbers, and presidents. Your first question is: what is the title given to a horse who wins the 3 major racing events in a given year?
Oh, gosh. Triple Crown winner. The Triple Crown.
Triple Crown is... Let me say that again. I say that with some twang. Triple Crown is correct. And in the movie Back to the Future, a favorite theme on this show, what speed must the DeLorean accelerate to in order to achieve time travel?
88
88 miles per hour.
miles per hour.
You're going to see some serious S when you... And your president, what Republican president was knighted by Britain's Queen Elizabeth?
I don't know. So let's name any Republican president. And the only one that comes to mind would be Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
I don't know.
Ronald Reagan is correct.
Wow,
Correct.
really?
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So you're at 4 points, tied with Lola. You could force a tie with Lola if you don't get any points on your 5-point bonus question. But 1 will send you to the final to battle Rick. I'll say go at the end of here, and that's when your time starts. Name 5 products for the foot, and go.
Shoes, socks, foot powder, toe rings, and slippers, flip-flops.
And we have a tie going into the final.
Oh,
I accept all 5 of those. Any other ones you could think of, Rick? I couldn't think of anything else.
I was running out, man.
He got me at toe ring.
Yeah, I'll give it. That's for the foot. You can't deny it. So we are tied 9-9. We're going to head into the final round. This is the most exciting final round I've ever prepared. We're going to have some very high point scores on this. What's going to happen is each question, all 14 questions, you'll each get 2 questions, so you have a chance to at least get 7 points, maybe. Because here's the twist tonight. The point, it's going to start with 5 points for the first question. You'll each get a 5-point question, and every second question is going to double in points. So it'll go 5 for 2 questions, 10 points for 2 questions, 20 points, 40, and you know how math works. But here's the twist. Because they're all multiple choice, the way we do multiple choice on this show is you can answer without the choices for double points, or you can take the choices you can guess without penalty and take the choices for the face value. But if you're wrong, your opponent can steal for the face value of that point. So I'm going to say that all over again because I think I butchered it. All right, so here we are in the final round. We are tied. Rick and Peter, they have 9 points each, and this is a very special final round. We've never done anything like this before. All 14 questions are going to be multiple choice. And you know how we handle multiple choice on this show. If you answer the question without your choices, you get double points. If you can take a guess, there's no penalty. I'll give you your four choices. You can answer that for the regular point value of the question. But what's going to make this very interesting is not only is stealing available should you miss the question, but every point or every question doubles in points. So you'll start with 5 points, then 10, then 20, and 40, and 80, all the way up until we're done. But we should see some high-scoring points, and we should have a lot of fun in this round. Since it's tied, we're going to keep the order the same. Rick, you'll go first. Peter will go second. I'll read you your question. You can take a guess without penalty. And then if you're right or wrong, we'll either award points or I'll give you your options.
Okay.
All right. Rick, who starred as Dorothy in the movie The Wizard of Oz?
Judy Garland.
Judy Garland. That is going to be worth 10 points. Peter, your 5-point bonus question, or your 5-point final question. How many stars are in the Big Dipper?
7.
7 is correct. That'll double you. But we are tied at 10 points each. Rick.
Wow.
This is worth 10 points or 20 should you guess it without the choices. So the face value is worth 10. Which Disney character has a name that is shortened from the Italian word for baby?
Bambi.
Bambi is correct. Over to Peter. And I should mention, as the point values increase, so do the questions' difficulty. So they're going to get harder as we go on. Peter, at which coffee house do the friends in the TV series of the same name meet at? Oh, hold on. Lola. Hi, Lola. Oh, I can't hear you. No. But we are Rick and Peter are tied at 9, so they moved on to the final. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, can you shake if you can hear me? You can hear me? Okay. Yeah, okay. So we're in the final now. So you can stick around and watch. Oh. I still can't hear you. Okay, here we go. Over to Peter. At which coffee house do the friends in the TV series of the same name meet at?
I'm trying to picture this. I've watched a ton of episodes. It's not coming to me.
There's no penalty for guessing, but I can give you your choices.
Coffee house. They hang out at. It's not coming.
All right, I'm gonna do the three. I'll give you 3 seconds.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just give me the choices.
All right, your choices are Mucho Mocha, Broadway Brew House, Central Perk, Manhattan
Central
Express.
Perk. Central Perk.
Central Perk is correct. That's going to be worth 10 points.
Job.
So we have Peter with 20, Rick with 30. Rick, this question's back to you. This is face value is worth 20, but you can double it without your choices. How many more weeks of winter are forecasted when the groundhog sees its shadow?
6.
6 is correct for 40 points.
You're
Over
killing
to
me, man.
Peter. In which city would you visit the Guggenheim Art Museum?
City. Guggenheim. Oslo. I don't know. Yeah.
Incorrect. Your choices are London, Washington, D.C., Rome, or New York.
I actually don't know. So, get ready to steal. New York.
And there's no stealing on this question because New York is correct.
Oh, whew, okay.
We are at 20, so you're at 40 points. Rick is at 70.
Digging my grave here.
But as the points double, catching up becomes very easy. This is what's going to make it come down to the wire.
Yeah.
All right, Rick, for 40 points, what is the favorite food of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Pizza.
Pizza is correct.
Oh, man, he gets all the good ones.
Okay. All right, Peter, I feel like you're going to like this one. What animal is known as the king of the beasts?
That'd be a lion.
A lion is correct. There, you got 80 points right back at it. Well, I gotta start I better start tallying these, huh? Let's see. You're at 120, Peter, and Rick is at 150. This is the highest scoring. We can't say officially. This is the highest scoring final round we've ever had in Stuff I Never Knew history. All right,
make history here.
to the 80 points. During World War II, Rick, what were U-boats?
Submarines.
Submarines, correct for 160 points. Peter.
I wish I had his questions. Oh, jeez.
Peter, what is the southernmost point of Florida?
The Keys.
The Key West is correct for 160 points. We are at 280 for Peter and 310. It's just a 30-point game, and the points were so big at this point. That gap does not make a difference. All right. Rick, St. Bernard dogs were originally bred to help travelers in which mountain range?
Alpines.
The Alps, I will accept, is correct for 320 points. I should have built a spreadsheet to calculate something. Let's see. Let's see. We had 310 to 280. And Rick just doubled a 160-point question. So Rick is at 630. It's getting out of hand here. All right. Here we go. Come on, Peter. These are good ones for you. What is the old man holding in American Gothic, the famous painting by Grant Wood?
Yeah, not that famous for me. Pipe.
Pipe is incorrect. Is it a pitchfork, a hoe, a broom, or a scythe?
It's a pitchfork.
A pitchfork is correct for 160 points. That'll put you at 440. And our last
So far
question,
behind.
this is the swing ones here, for 320 points or 640. without the choices, or what you know what I mean.
Yeah.
All right, for 320 points, Rick, what was the Oscar-winning song from the Disney movie Aladdin?
I have no clue.
No clue. Okay, for 320 points only, is it Run to Me, Circle of Life, A Whole New World, Under the Sea?
A Whole New World?
A Whole New World is correct. That'll put you at 320. That is 950 points. And Peter has 440. Should you answer this 320 point question without the choices, it's worth 640. Peter, this would give you the win.
Oh, man.
No pressure.
No pressure.
That's why I said this is. I like this because you're still in it. What type of food is requested in the song "We Wish You a Merry Christmas"?
Figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding is correct. That'll give you 1,080 points, the highest scoring point earner in Stuff I Never Knew history.
Wow.
That's what we call a squeaker and a deucer around here. You were trailing, but the doubling points keeps you in it, and I like that format. This is something we may try again in a future episode. But that was a great match. It was rapid fire. You guys really didn't even need my questions.
That was great.
And the questions, I think only twice did you need my the multiple choices. So that worked out pretty well. Through it all, Peter walks away in the last question of the final round with a double scoring 640 points to become the highest point scorer in Stuff I Never Knew history at 1,080 points. Rick, phenomenal job. You led the way the whole way, but the doubling points got you in the end.
Yeah, that's life. Or as Lola would say, c'est la vie.
C'est la vie. I want to thank all my players. We had Lola tonight, Peter and Rick, and at the end it was Peter who walked away with his first win and the title of the highest point scorer in Stuff I Never Knew history.
Good job, Peter.
Thank you. You did a great job too.
I just hope my recording worked after I dropped everything for a while, or else this is all worthless.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, poor Rick. Last week's show was a bust.
Yeah.
Were you Peter? You were on the final show. The show that you were on was actually a busted show that we had started to record, but the recording was so bad. I forget who her name's Essa Blue. Her connection kept going in and out. It was just a mess.
The girl from Australia.
Yeah, the girl from Australia. It was bad. I was like, I'm going to bed.
Oh, and the guy that was like showing up late. He was like an hour or so late.
Yeah. Yeah. So now everybody on is Rick has won an episode, and now Peter has won an episode, and Lola. So this was actually, looking back, this would be a battle of three champions.
That's right.
I'm gonna stop the recording.